today I'm going to teach you how to take apart an Xbox, fix it and put it back together again so that you can continue your gaming experience. So to do this you're going to need 2 screwdrivers, an Xbox and your mum's hairdryer. Got your Xbox, we're going to plug it in here just like that. Plug it in there, plug in the AV and see what we've got on the front of the console. Okay, so for your red lights, so if we hold the sync button and press the eject, we'll see it's 0, 0, 2, 4. So that's great, that one can be fixed. We'll just turn this off again. Disconnect the power, disconnect the AV. Now, to take the Xbox apart, you want to put your finger in this flap and at the side, pull out, and the front just basically pops off. The next thing you want to do is take the top plastic and the bottom plastic off, and you do this by using a small screwdriver, just a flathead screwdriver, and you stick the screwdriver in just under the plastic, probably about like the second or third ones down, until you loosen it off. Here. Excuse me. There we go, that's one. You're able to look through and see where they are, so it's easier than it looks. There we go. There we go. So that's that there. You want to keep these all in a safe place. So you flip your Xbox over now, and you look again to see where the tabs are. Push the screwdriver in, pull it up. Push the screwdriver in, pull it up. Push the screwdriver in, pull it up. That's that one. Stick it over beside the other stuff. Then you want to go to the back of the Xbox here, and there's a bunch of, I'll show you, I'll just take this label away. There's a bunch of little holes here, 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 here and here, and you want to take your screwdriver and stick them into these holes while pushing apart the sides of the case. So you want to do this quite hard. Push in, then the next one, push in, always keeping pressure here. Push into the next one, into the next one, into the next one. So this is popped apart now. And do the same just with down here. You want to pull on one side of the case. You push in, push in. So the back of the case is now completely detached. Now the front of the case, you will void your warranty. So you don't want to do this if your Xbox is still under warranty, but for those of you who don't have a warranty, and luckily this Xbox is well out of warranty now, so we can do this quite safely. We're going to pop off these tabs. So there's one here, one here, one here, and one here, and you need to do the same with all of them. Now, this cover now will just come straight off. You want to put it over here. Okay, so the next screwdriver you need is a Torx 10 screwdriver. And basically you want to take the screws out, the shiny silver ones basically. Don't go for the kind of smaller, rounder ones. I'll show you which ones to take out. You want to take this one out, so I'll just do that just now. 3, 4, 5 screws you need to take out. So for lifting the second part, this second plastic bit off, you want to make sure that this isn't going to catch, because you will break it. You want to remove that up so it's away from the plastic, and then push the plastic away from it. Okay? It's probably a good idea to note it. Right, okay. We're going to start that bit again. Right, so it's probably a good idea at this point to remove this little plastic bit up past the plastic here and push the plastic away from it. Turn the Xbox onto the silver side and lift the plastic casing off the top. So that's you now into your Xbox. So what we're going to do now is remember to touch the sides if you're not using an anti-static mat, and lift the CD drive out. It just comes out there, and disconnect it at the back just by pulling quite hard. Set this to the side. You want to take this plastic bit off. It should pull just straight up, or like just a little bit of fiddling. It's not screwed in, so it should just pull straight out. Okay. Once you've done that, you want to remove these two cables as well, and stick them to the side. And then you've just got the bare shell Xbox. So the Torx 10 doesn't really work with these screws here, so I'm going to show you a way just to fix it without taking off this like daughter board. So basically what you need now is your mum's hairdryer, and what you do with this is you concentrate on certain areas, and this does get really hot when you put it right close to objects, as you'll feel when you put your hand up close to it. So you want to basically move it about very slowly, like this, around all the green space, and then on the heat sinks, here, here, here. And if you've got a newer or a different type of Xbox, you may or may not have this heatsink here. So basically what you want to do is go around this for about 5 or 10, well no, probably about 5 minutes, and then you want to wait for it to cool down. So we're just going to do that just now. So after you think you've done that for a fair amount of time, you want to leave it to cool down, and then you want to stick it all back together. I'm going to go ahead and stick it back together while it's pretty roasting hot, so we might get a temperature warning on the front just now, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it anyway for quickness. So what you want to do is this bit, you want to put back on first. It all goes back in the order pretty much that you took it out, except backwards. So stick that back in. You want to put the wires back onto the board, so make sure you get these the right way around. That goes in that way, just like that. And this one here goes in like that. They're keyed, so you shouldn't muck it up. Now you put the cables back in the CD-ROM drive, which again are keyed, so you shouldn't be able to mess it up. Put the CD-ROM drive back in. Make sure it's sitting in the bay properly. Just knock this off. Stick that back there. Now what we want to do is make sure our Xbox is working now. You want to connect the power just over here, and the AV, just to check that it's working. You can take a screwdriver and just use that to press the button in here, just beside the light, just to test it's working. Turn it on. Your fans will probably be working overtime at this point since it's so hot, but presuming you don't get the two flashing red lights, this should happen here, which pretty much means your Xbox is back up and running again. So you can just turn that off now, disconnect all your stuff, and put it back together. And then that's it. You've repaired your Xbox. Just to check that nothing we've done has interfered with it, we'll start it again, press the button, and there we go. One working Xbox.